Welcome back, everybody, to our 48th episode with our very special guest.
Hi, Scar Cosplays.
You see him here before, but it's kind of just a little bit of update because, we like doing that for some people, which is kind of cool. And if you're wondering why there's a blank screen in front of you, welcome back to the show after a long, long break.
Hi, I'm the road to Adams 18.
And now he gets to leave. No. Okay, so Dennis is back for now, or not. He might just be he's just gone now. So this is going to be episode 48, and first question, which will be from me, so you don't steal my question, which is,
Would you rather eat Cheetos or go on a hike?
God damn you.
Cheetos.
Yeah, always Cheetos.
Yep.
Always Cheetos. So, I guess then my...
Oh. Sorry, everyone, having some technical difficulties. He's now frozen, everyone. So, Skull, what is your favorite thing about cosplaying?
That's not the question I just said.
Well, you just went.
No, you just did that.
No, you went.
Okay, Scar, were you able to hear me?
No.
Oh, that's fun. This is a fun episode now, isn't it? Okay, go ahead, Dennis. Just ask your other question. I'll try to figure something out.
What is your favorite thing, or when did you join TikTok/Musically?
Technically, I've had a Musically account since I think 2015 or something like that, but I only had like 3 videos on there and then never touched it again. But then a long time later, when I actually started getting more into the cosplay hobby, I decided that Musically was apparently a good platform for cosplaying, so I went back to my old Musically account, switched everything around, and made my cosplay account on where I am now.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay, let's try this again. What is your favorite holiday?
Christmas. Mainly because it's like 6 months between exactly 6 months between my birthday, so I always get gifts at like 6-month intervals.
Ooh, that's nice. Nice.
The next question is, what do you like on from TikTok and off of TikTok?
Huh?
Like, what is your favorite thing about TikTok?
Mainly because it's another outlet. I can connect with other people through it. That's mainly it.
Awesome. Well, I'll kind of just go with the opposite question from Dennis, which is, what is your least favorite thing about TikTok/Musically?
Finding audios.
Oh God, I agree.
I definitely agree.
Preach, brother, preach.
Mm-hmm. Next question from me is, what's your favorite cosplay to cosplay?
That would probably be the ones I like to dress up as on TikTok are either my OC Scarce, Yang Z Magma, or Drez.
Awesome. Before we continue on, I have to stereotypical YouTube thing of don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff at the bell icon. If you have any questions for me, Dennis, or our very special guest, Scar Cosplays, please do leave them in the comments below. We will answer them next time we're on the show. And yeah, so the next question is, do you have any other new cosplays planned to do that you would like to tell us?
Yes, actually, because thankfully I got a job finally, and so I can finally get money in to for some new cosplays planned. And so far I don't have any exact characters planned right now, but now that I do have
An income.
an income now, I can now actually think of what I want to cosplay next. One character that actually has piqued my interest was Electoplant from the My Hero movie Two Heroes. That he has a really nice design that I feel like is very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Makes
Makes
sense.
sense to me.
Mhm.
Well, since Dennis has been on the show in a while, Dennis, do you have any other cosplays or OCs planned to do? Since might as well, since he's here and we haven't seen him in a while.
Actually, I
Don't steal my
have.
spotlight.
I promise it'll just be one question and that's it. Okay. The rest of it is all
Alright.
about you, as per usual. Just
So I've already gotten some new cosplays going on, which is one by Hogwarts Professor OC, Professor Oliver Hawthorne. He is a Hogwarts professor at the teaching of defense against the dark arts. I also have Corrupto, who is my Demon King OC. Still working on a storyline, and I think the next cosplay we will be doing is probably gonna be probably a superhero. Probably something else. Don't know. Gotta think of these things.
cool beans. Coolest of beans. Well, let's get back to the actual pinpoint of this episode, not just the Dennis show. Um, so the next question would be, which I'm just going to take over because I'm still talking anyway. So, why did you start TikTok/Musically in the first place? I think you kind of went over that a little bit. I'm very sorry.
Like again, I wanted an outlet for my cosplay material, so I wouldn't have to like manage. So I had to manage like a separate Instagram account back
Hmm.
then, and of course because again it was a sprawling medium for cosplayers, I might as well get my foot in the door there.
Yeah. Well, next one's going to be coming from our very special returning guest. Returning,
Me.
Judah.
If you could pick any people on TikTok that you want to collab, who would you want to collab and why?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Uh, Probably Snow, HD cosplays, Primal Prince, because they're all awesome. Probably you too as well,
Yeah.
and
Just out of pity, just I can't think of anybody else. So here,
yeah,
you two
yeah,
are in there
but
too.
yeah.
Uh,
Usually like my friends or those I look up to in cosplay.
awesome.
Nice.
Well, I know I looked up to you when I first started because I was like, I don't know what to do. I saw your videos. I'm gonna do camera stuff. I have enough for plenty. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Yeah. The next question is, it's very serious. So serious. Would you keep a pet zombie or would you kill it?
Kill it, prevent the spread of the virus.
Makes sense to me.
There you go. My reaction of going dead. Oh. Anyway,
You just
my favorite. My no, not my favorite. My question for you, Scar, my man, is what's your favorite comic writer?
Like season wise or character wise?
Character wise.
Bonjo. I like his character a lot.
makes sense to me.
Yep.
And before we continue, I totally thought you were gonna say Bon Jovi. I was like, I was about to be like, hey, Bon Jovi's not a common writer. Be like, oh, we're halfway there, and then just drops dead, get a new power. That'd be like a musical. That'd be a musical season right there. I would love that. Uh, okay, so the next question is going to be coming from a Kermit Sam, who we've interviewed in the past. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Well, technically the egg came first because there were actually prehistoric bird species that came before the chicken, so yeah, so technically the egg came first.
Makes
Basically,
sense. Makes sense. Dennis, do you have any
I
thoughts?
have, I have, I have one more question. Um, if you were to meet someone outside TikTok or on TikTok, who would you meet and why?
Fuck! Don't make me pick favorites. again, I can't really answer that. It's just that's a really hard question.
A lot of them, seems, which is fine.
Yeah.
So this can't be the last question because we don't have any videos and we're only 10 minutes in. So the next question is going to be from a friend of mine whose name is a pain in my ass to say, but I'll try anyway. Kin Ocelot. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna say it, and they can't stop me. Favorite meme?
One of my favorite meme formats that I like to post on like Reddit is the is this meme? That's one of my
Oh yeah,
favorites.
makes sense.
Mm.
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense.
Dennis, any other things coming off your head, or would you like me to just keep on going? What do you think?
Um, favorite donut?
Donut.
Glazed or blueberry muffin.
Interesting.
Makes sense to me. So a more serious question from a current Sam is, if they're going to make a movie out of your life, who would you want to play you?
I don't know. I don't really know a lot of actors, so I wouldn't.
I mean, it doesn't
Probably
have to be
any
an
actor that
actor.
looks
It
like
could be
me.
like one of your. It doesn't have to always be an
Anybody.
actor. It could be like your friends or
It could be Dennis.
someone.
I don't know. I can't really answer that question.
Sorry, Dennis, you don't have the acting chops. Um, so I'll just keep on going until Dennis asks one. Is that cool by everybody? Cool by everybody. So, one coming from a discount yam, which is going to be, what's your favorite animal?
The Komodo dragon.
Ooh, okay.
That's a
Makes
good
sense.
choice. Good choice.
Ooh, okay. If you could meet the actor who plays a Kamen Rider, like any Kamen Rider actor in person, and be able to shake their hand, who would you want to meet
And understand.
Ugh.
and understand?
Um, Probably Kuroto's actor.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, makes sense. Makes sense to me.
Yep.
So the next question is from a Quarry Nation. Who's your favorite Disney princess?
Uh,
It could be for any
um,
reason. I'm not gonna judge you.
um, uh, Rapunzel, I guess, because I do like Tangled.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Makes sense.
Uh,
Let's see. What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't watch horror movies, so I can't answer that.
Well, I'm gonna show what I have. Guess what, guys? Ooh, oh, that is Pennywise, the dancing clown.
I'm going to tell you guys something later, but today, right now, is not that moment. So the next question is, what mythology would your favorite original character or cosplay fit into most from Soren Blood something?
I never considered that.
That's why we ask other people for questions, because it's something we wouldn't think of.
Exactly.
He'd probably like Miyoshi Scarce would probably fit in line with either with Loki or any chaotic good god or something like that.
Okay.
Makes sense. Makes sense to
I
me.
can see that. What about you?
Oh, well, I have no clue. Whichever one has something to do with a skull. Because, but the next question is going to be coming from a Viking Alpha, which is, if you could become one of your original characters or cosplays, like full on, you are them with any power that you've pre-established them to have, who would it be and why?
Scarce.
Yeah.
Because he's an insert, and so that's why. Because he's my insert character.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Dennis, do you have any questions?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Okie dokie, then I'll just keep on rolling with the punches. because Dennis beats me with a stick. Anywho, um, the next question is going to be coming from a Savvy Mischief, which is, is there a character or video you have done that you thought back and thought, why in God's name did I do that?
Yes. I think it was one was like one of my first like true viral videos. Well, it's my second most liked video on TikTok. It's a I was when I was after I was done doing a, Voltron cosplay video.
Mm-hmm.
I realized that my shirt and jeans made me look like Steve from Minecraft, and so I just took a random Minecraft arm audio and grabbed a foam pickaxe out of my brother's room. Made a video with that, and it fucking exploded. I think it has nearly 9,000 likes now.
Jeez.
Man.
So it was like I've only recently gotten back into Minecraft, and so like to see that simple audio just explode was incredible.
That's always just crazy when that happens.
Mhm.
God damn, I'm so sorry. So many things have been happening. So,
Our host is very tired.
yes. So, from a Harley F. Quinn, which you guys probably already know where it is, it's very serious. You must take it seriously. What are those?
Um, uh, these are my shoes. Mm,
Maybe shit.
mhm.
Cool.
Nice.
They are.
The next question is going to be coming from a Zombie Dave. All of these people we have interviewed before, so you can just go back and watch their episodes if you're wondering where the hell we got these questions from. Which is, what drives you to make a video?
Um, me just getting it out. That's what a motivator is. Just like getting something out and making at least one person happy.
I agree with that.
Indeed. Yeah, I agree.
Um, Another question that was from a past guest. I have no idea who it's from. I can't look back because that video was corrupted. Anywho, bacon question mark.
Yes, bacon indeed.
Awesome. Who is your inspiration on or off TikTok?
Mm, I don't have a person who inspired me to do cosplay.
Okay.
Um, I've had certain people on TikTok inspire me to do other cosplays,
Mhm.
such as Pocket Princess, Arctic Fire 006, and a few other people. But if anything, if I had to say what inspiration was, it was watching Ruby cosplay Musically compilations. That kind of
Oh,
got me
yeah.
the drive to go back on Musically and rebrand my account as a cosplay account.
I get that. I completely
Yep.
understand that. That's
Yeah, it's
technically how I
understandable.
started. That's how I started TikTok slash Musically because of all the goddamn Fine at the Phrase videos, which I love so much. Um, so what else? Let's dive back into the list and see what else there is. So, what is the biggest misconception about you or your cosplays?
Um, that my characters are very basic. That in which they're not.
Makes sense to me. Sorry, I've had a tiring day already today. Sorry, my brain is being weird. I'm not meaning to yawn. I am paying complete attention. But the next question is TikTok the only place you post your cosplays or that you do your cosplays?
No, I have an Instagram.
Awesome. Which again, everybody in the description below. Okay, sorry, something happened and it went weird. So so now as we're some other things that have been happening with our programs. So the next thing is before we go into any more questions, do you have any questions for us or about the show? Because I know you've been on the show a plethora of times, but I just want to make sure if you had anything you want to ask me or ask Dennis since he's finally here. Ask him, hey, he hasn't been here. Imagine if he's actually on the side of me. That'd be amazing if it just worked out that way.
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, I just had to double check that. Dennis, anything for our lovely guest?
I do have one more question for
Thanks,
Scar. What is the most viewed video on your account?
That would have to be my most liked video, which was like a duet. I did a Minecraft duet. I did with Gamer Darkness, uh, and that or she used she used an audio that was a Minecraft parody of a Hamilton audio,
Mhm.
and that has 18,300 likes.
Fudge nuggets, man. That's a lot.
That is a lot, indeed.
So, before we continue on with any more questions, Scar, where can everybody find you at?
You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I also have a coffee that no one has donated to.
Yes. Just like our Patreon, if you would like to donate, then, but you don't have to at all. You just leave us in the dark. No, it's completely fine. But then, anywho, so next question would be from one of our fans on Instagram, who we've used this question quite a bit. A Charlie underscore Anderson 99. Sorry, I butchered your name a little bit. What is one thing you regret doing on camera, video, so on and so forth?
Basically,
good
any
question.
video I regret was usually one that was usually if I made a video like stating something like controversial or really stupid that has caused me to get blocked by somebody that I followed. That's happened like more than once.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
understandable.
Yep.
Another question would be, I think it stopped recording. It has stopped recording. It stopped recording, I do believe, and it didn't save what we already had.
It is still recording on my screen.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, well, it just... You can tell something went wrong on my side, not yours. It is still recording, it seems. It's just the bar that usually says it's still recording disappeared. Sorry, everybody. So that's fun. I deleted the question. We're having a good time, aren't we? Before we go on to the final three questions, just a last check. Does anybody have any more questions for anybody?
Weren't you gonna ask me like the question of like what do you want the people to know about your character?
Yes. That is
Oh,
exactly
yes.
what I was going to do. Thank you for reminding me, and that's the exact question I want to ask you.
Okay, so this is the part I like. This is the part I have the biggest answer to compared to last time. The one thing I do want people to know is that they're not just bland two-dimensional characters. There are reasons behind them. They represent certain things. For example, Scarce might seem like or may have started as a character made for pointless TikTok LARP wars, but now there's actually more to him than that. He has he has a fully fleshed out story, he has lore, he has character development. He also represents certain negative aspects. He represents like isolation, loneliness, a desire for recognition, and it's reflected to him in his characterization throughout many times I've used him. And another thing, my Inkling OC.
Hmm.
At surface, he might just be like some he's like really edgy, horny, sadistic trap squid character, but in reality, he represents a lot of negative aspects negative repressed feelings.
Makes
And
sense.
again, so that's like the two biggest things I want people to know, that there's more to some of my OCs than you may think.
Makes sense to me.
Because a
Hey,
lot of
what
my OCs represent aspects of myself.
personality, right?
Hmm.
Makes sense to me. That's understandable. A lot. I can relate to that. Um. So, um, let me double check my good old brain. Other than the final three, is there anything else anybody wants to say? I'm guessing that they knew. So, I'll start off with one of the final three questions, which is kind of obvious, but I still have to ask anyway because it's part of the lineup. Would you ever come back to the show?
Of course.
Awesome. Well, you're on the group thing anyway, so for co-hosts, so I hope you will. Uh, um, the next question would be, who
Is
would
there
you?
any?
What?
Is
Dennis,
there
go ahead.
any? Yeah. Is there any people from TikTok that you want us to interview?
People that want.
I have a few. Uh, Medusa
And no, I'm not writing
Dreams,
it.
Tokyo Cosplay, Noodle Oodle, Weeabougie, Apple Blonde Cosplay. Those are some that come off my head.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Next one is, do you
King
have any?
Malice as well.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, my brain was like, ah! So, last one. Last final question of the day. Just because I have absolutely no idea where the bar is. So, even if this is a short episode, I'm very sorry for everybody, but I don't think it will be. So, what do you have any questions for future guests?
No.
Well, I mean, you're going to be on those most likely on the episodes, so you can just ask them then anyway. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Scar, for being on the show and agreeing to do an update video.
Hmm.
Thank you, Dennis, for coming out of the dark, bottomless pit that you came out of.
Called life.
Exactly. Anywho, thank you all for watching. I highly appreciate it. If you want to see where, oh Lord, Dennis, stop. Um, if you want to follow this great man of Scar cosplays, all of his social medias that he has always talked about, it will be in the description as per always. Dennis's uh, information will always be in the description. Even if he's not in the episode, you can actually fact check me on that because I do that on purpose. Because I'm weird. And, of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on this video. It helps. Maybe. It's my headphones to stop unplugging. Thank you all for watching. And at least I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.